darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the elite. I ride in limousines, drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy myself.
So if I ask you, Cognac, to think of a memory from when you were younger, a memory from your childhood, one that kind of stands out, a specific one that you can see in your head and you can see the details of this in your head. Does that make sense? Would you have one?
Yes.
And you can remember this because it's been in your head for, yeah, and you can see it quite clearly. And this is a memory that's personal to you, yes?
Yeah, I don't really think anybody knows about it. I don't even think my own parents know about it.
Just for the record, you have not told me beforehand what this memory is, right? Okay, so this is going to sound strange, but I want you for the next few minutes just to forget about the fact that there's a camera and the lights and there's people watching us and all of that. But to sort of look at me, and will you turn slightly so that you're facing me? Okay. And I want you, in your head, to start to play this memory for me, okay? So that you can start to see it in your head now.
Can I close my eyes?
No, I need your eyes open, actually, I'm sorry. And I want you to start to see this memory not as a third person looking back, but as you were then going through it again. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Okay, and you're the only person who knows this, so if I'm right, tell me I'm right. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, but if I'm right, tell me I'm right.
Okay.
Okay? So you look at me now, and you start to do that now. So you start to see what you saw then, you can start to hear what you heard then, exactly like that. And look at me, and now blink. You're outside, yes?
Yes.
In the memory, you're outside.
Right.
Yeah. And I said to pick a memory from your childhood, but I think you're much older than 3 or 4 here, yeah? But you're not in your late teens. I think you're 9, 10, 11, 12, about there. And you're not by yourself. It's you and there's someone else there. Yes?
Well, you're partially right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And it's, look around you, look at what's around you in memory so you can see. And there's like greenery, yeah? There's like grass.
Right.
And there's a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Are you next to a tree?
Yes.
And is there like another kid there?
Yes.
Yeah? This is not the happiest memory, is it?
No.
Are you fighting?
Yes.
Are you arguing with the kid?
Yes.
Can you think of where you are? Like, are you in a park or something? But
no.
You're outdoors next. Can you think of where you are, the name of the place? All right? And will you think of that name and imagine that name written in black and white between you and me, and you go to the first letter of that name and just hear the way that first letter sounds and see it just there, as if there were a voice in your head just screaming out that first letter over and over. That's an S. No?
Well,
yeah? Can you think of the name of the place then, whether it's a state or a city or a country? Think of the name of the place and just say it to yourself and hear the way that whole... Are you in Brooklyn?
Yes.
Are you in Sheepshead Bay?
Yes!
Is that right?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What's the full memory? Will you tell them just so they know?
Okay. Well, you were a little bit wrong about how old I was, but that could be because the kid may have been closer to that age that I was arguing with.
Right.
I was a little girl. I think I was like about maybe 3 or 4 years old. But the kid might have been like maybe 8 or 9 years old. And she was arguing with me. I was standing in front of my house on the street, So maybe that was where the S came
there were
from.
trees there as well,
And there was
yeah.
trees. There was trees. Everybody had their own tree in front of their house. It was one of those row houses in Sheepshead Bay. And I'm standing in front of my house, and the tree is there. And this kid is arguing with me and telling me this is her tree. And I said, it can't be your tree. They're just trees. But this is my tree. It's my tree. It's mine. It's not your tree. It's my tree. And she was like a real snot nose that I wanted to smack her.
Right.
That is like so. I can't believe you knew
Thank
that.
you. I mean, no one knows that.
No, I don't even think I even told my
parents don't
mother.
know that?
Well, my parents are dead now, but I don't even think that my mother and father.
Some of you know Bridget Fardell. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in.
This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.